Strawberry donut. We are waiting to see how September is going to close. It hovers between green and red. To remind you, as you all know, September, there has been 6 red ones in a row. It's very unfortunate too, because we never ever have 3 red monthly candles in a row. Ever. This close to the halvening. Except this one point, but if Bitcoin really went here, we would be at $45,000. We never touched there. We barely tapped 30,000 and that's it. We did not go anywhere near euphoria. So there's a couple things to go through, friends. Don't forget, the bullish undertone for crypto is still here. There are banks who are following the bidding of the US of A, and they trial these things around the world before they put them in the US of A. For example, in Australia, we have a bank, NAB, National Australia Bank. They're pretty poop. And by pretty poop, I mean big fat smelly poop. So obviously banks get special Ponzi privileges. They are allowed to mint coins. They basically destroy your purchasing power. But it's part of the policy and everyone agrees to it, but no one really knows how it works. So if they did, there'd be a revolution overnight. So they are free to print money, rob people's purchasing power. Okay, and how have these stocks gone? So why have I posted this? You're going to see right now, because they started banning accounts associated with crypto. I'd like you to know, in Australia, we also have another bank, ANZ. They were the chosen bug eater bank from the US of A and probably the deep state. They were out here to basically destroy cash. So they're trialing a lot of these things that they're going to put around the rest of the world. They test these in smaller nations. They test these in these little pockets. Who's going to admit this? No one, but it's so obvious. You sit here, you put the pieces of the puzzle together. You think these people just coincidentally, they're like, oh, okay, let's go push customers away. Yeah, let's go push customers away. That's completely wrong. You know it's wrong. Why would a bank go and push customers away? Unless they knew something was coming and they were given direct orders to do that. So NAB has literally gone sideways for 9,000 days, 20 years. But, the truth is, they paid a dividend, 5.55%. Okay, 5.55% dividend yield, that's still garbage, because if you've gone nowhere, right here, if you've gone nowhere for 20 years, you've only paid 5.55%. Well, S&P 500 gives you like 8% per year. So, you've missed out on a lot. But, these guys, they don't care about it. They don't actually care about pushing the envelope. But that's why crypto comes in and solves a lot of problems. Now, here I am to share with you, okay? So, remember, we've got the PulseChain free speech campaign going on. And you can go watch my previous videos on campaigns and what they are. Very useful. I learned these from another meme community. By the way, like, subscribe, bell button, or appreciate every single one of you friends. Of course, I have the video here. New campaign. PulseChain is free speech. So, I've got some messages out here from people who just don't get it. I got messaged by a lovely lady. She said, well, why would you tell me that PulseChain is free speech? And then she said, because other coins can say they're free speech. And I hit myself over the head. I go, yes, that's the point. That's exactly the point. All marketing is done this way. Every cologne you have says, I'm going to give you more sex appeal. Squeaky chair can give you sex appeal. Clothes can. Shoes do it. For women, makeup, everything says sex appeal. So who owns it? No one owns it. That's why you have to connect the ID, which is going to be a question mark here. The ID has got to connect to the person. We have to connect it through speech. This is going to be a little megaphone here. That's how you do it. If there's a unified message, it gets there. Now, the beautiful part about crypto is that we all have unified voices. You're all holding the bags. Bitcoin has a campaign, fix the money, fix the world. Ethereum has their own one. Doge has their own one. Every community has their own one. That's why it is what it is. You just got to see which community do you resonate with, or which community do you think is undervalued. It doesn't even matter if you resonate with them. You're here to buy undervalued and sell overvalued, aren't you? Well, that's the whole point of it, So this whole bullish undertone is happening. That's why these banks, they're going the way of the dinosaurs. And just to share with you, right? So NAB, for example, here is a gentleman here, Shane. I think he's actually a Bitcoin maxi. He says, hi, NAB. I received a surprising letter. It says you're going to close my bank account. And it just said, here's the reason. And then he looked up the reason and they said, the reason is we're allowed to do it. That was literally the reason. That's it. And they reply here, but don't matter about it, friends. this type of stuff that's happening, it's inevitable. Banks can't win. They won't win. Okay. You even have Mr. Exhausted Bear trying an attempt to dunk on your baby doll here. I'm just showing you the yield, right? I just explained to you. It's gone nowhere for 9,000 days. It's underperformed the S&P 500. Imagine you're allowed to print money. You got one of the biggest advantages ever, and you're still trash. That's how bad these things are. Like, who's winning? It's the people who are insiders who are winning. So everybody's coming for the crypto casino. That's why, I mean, Mr. Dream here as well, finding my own comment. This title is too good. This meme coin founder smoke crack on video. Yes. Think about this stuff. People are willing to go buy coins where the founder is smoking illicit substances on screen. They're willing to go give their attention to that rather than go buy a boomer stock. A lot of people are coming in and they're looking at FU money. That's what Bitcoin used to be. Bitcoin used to be FU money. These narratives are important. And the narratives is what carries everybody. Because, I have these candles here. Look, I want you to know, okay, there's not much me and you can do at all with Bitcoin now. Think about this. If all of us, if we could affect Bitcoin's price, we would probably be in there doing it, okay? We would probably all just be Bitcoin maxis and we would all be sharing the good word. Why? Because you think there's like a 30x left in it. That's it. You can impact change, right? You could see there's market demand around our sphere. But are you going to just yell into the open air when you know no one's listening? No one really cares. Now, people can say they care, but they don't really care because they can't impact change. What's the change that you want to be? That's why the financial incentives always say people are going to go where the highest growth stuff is. They're always going to try I call it the casino. We call it the casino for fun, but it is what it is. Okay? You can call it whatever word you want. That's why stocks are ultimately doomed. The new generation of people want to connect into-country. A stock in one country no one cares about. No one cares about National Australia Bank, part of the five eyes of the evil, corrupt, bug-eater organizations who are spying on the rest of the world, doing the evil bidding for the CBDCs and US Fed to try usher in all that fake alien invasion garbage from the World Economic Forum and all the other stuff coming. So we know all that's happening. We just want to front run it. We are front running it. The Great Reset is coming. They're going to reset the valuation of the poopy fiat. That's why we're here. Now, Bitcoin used to be FU money. Bitcoin, woohoo, FU money. Of course that was FU money. I mean, it did 600 times your money. What about 100x? Yeah, here's another FU money. And then it was like a 20x. Like, nah, it's all right. Now we're going to diminish again. Is it FU money anymore? Nope. No, it's not FU money. It's now, hey, government, come play with us. Fix the money, fix the world. You have a problem. We're a doctor. Bitcoin did not used to be the doctor, friends. This is what Bitcoin is now. Bitcoin is pretending to be the doctor, saying, hello, Mr. Government. I'm here to fix your money issues, right? Because you keep printing too much. Bitcoin used to literally be a boxing glove. That's what it was. It literally used to be like, hey, F you. We're going to buy imaginary Ponzi internet money because we like this stable monetary supply of code. Bang. That's what it used to be. Boop. It ain't that anymore. Why? Roca Negra is in. The Blackberries. Lazar Fink, Reptile himself, coming in with trillions of dollars to buy it up, probably turn Bitcoin into proof of stake. Who knows what evil plans they have? I'm not going to take a chance. Are you? I want to ask you that. Are you going to take a chance? So we got to remember these narratives. These are the narratives that carry us on. That's why I make this. I like this. You can impact change. PulseChain's free speech. So that lovely lady asked me that question. I want to tell you something. Everything in life's a scam, man. Or every message you ever heard, everything you think in your mind, it came from somewhere else. You didn't invent anything. You downloaded it off the sphere of our human collective consciousness, okay? Everything you think is safe or clean or the right thing to do or culture, you got it from somewhere else. They're all marketing messages, all right? Now, I use the word brainwashed because I just want you to, it is, brainwashed, okay? It is brainwashing. It is. You're speaking words into someone's brain. We interpret it. And humans, we have a worship gene inside us, by the way, scientifically proven. Yes, we like to worship and we like to follow. That's it. Okay, so you might call it the sheep gene, but it's actually called the worship gene. You can look it up. It's true. Did someone else implant it into us? I don't know. It's just convenient. It all makes sense, right? So this is how everything gets put out there into the world. Marketing messages. People unite from these voices. It's true. You know who does this? You know who knows this? You ever heard of the government? You ever wonder why whenever they want to FUD or do anything, they literally put 15,000 media and anchor people. They basically put a water pistol to their head and say, you're going to read this or you're going to get fired. So we can just spam the population with the same messages. And yes, these are the underlying narratives that must carry us through the bear market into the green candles. So, as of late, there's been a significant burnout of everyone in crypto the past 2 months. I felt it. Am I burnt out? No, absolutely not. I wake up every day, get burnt out 15 seconds, and I remember, oh, that's right. There's a bull market around the corner. I'm not getting burnt out now. Screw yourself. There are low social media numbers, less YouTube views everywhere. Twitter, X, abomination. Not surprised. Prices are down. That's it. This is what it is. Okay? But I want you to know, these are them. You got to carry these messages, man. You need a campaign. The campaign carries the community through these times. You remember why you're here. Yeah, green candles. But guess what? When the candles aren't green, you need something to remind you why you're here. That's why I do enjoy things like saying, PulseChain is free speech. You can go do whatever coin you want. If you're part of Arbitrum or Binance or Optimism or Solana or any of the other coins, right? I've owned them all, Phantom. Go make your own slogan. Go get the community. See if there's 143 influencers out there who are actually going to go share the voice. And when you find them, tag me. I want to buy it with you. I'll do it with you. But they're not there. They don't care. Okay, they don't care. You can go look at all you want, friends. They don't give a damn. You know why? Because they don't understand network effects, okay? They don't understand network effects. They still think it's about the code, all right? It ain't about the code. Just only the code. Because the code is open source. The code can be transferred. It's about the community. For example, Apple. Does it really matter whether Apple's headquarters are in Ireland? Shout out to my baby that's in Ireland. Does it matter whether they're in Texas? Does it matter whether they're in Shanghai? No. What matters is the network effect of Apple. How many people think apples are cool? How many people think different? Their slogan, their campaign, if you will, resonates with them. That's what matters the most. Metcalfe's law. You know it's true. Everything has been going down for 2.5 years. It's scam territory. But that's why you got to think about this, friends. I know I've been scrolling up and down this lovely lady going around with his little peppy. Okay, so don't lose sight. This is what carries everybody through. You can get through every narrative, okay? The goal is to think, okay, if we ever get out of the scam zone, are people going to stick around or are they going to leave? If people have stuck around in communities you see right now and things are like really, really, really bad, it doesn't take a genius to figure out, oh, wow, maybe they're going to be super excited if things turn around when green candles come. And guess what? You don't even need your coin's green candles to go up. You just need Bitcoin and Ethereum to go up. Why? Because that will then spark the imagination of people out there, and they will pump it just from liquidity. They'll come and chase stuff. And then you get to see how big the community goes. Now, obviously, there is no magic formula. We don't know which communities are going to make it, but you try to stick to the side of cycle one coins are generally gray. You need a lot of influencers out there. You need the community out there, okay? The code can only get you so far. You already know this. You've watched all my videos. Make sure you like, subscribe, press the bell button, or tell mum and dad we love and appreciate them. We're going to have some strawberries, friends. Catch you in the next one.